greedy.
So in the top left, playing in the red, we have UCAP.JayPower, and on the top right of Whirlwind, we have Druidz.WonnaPlay as the blue Protoss. And I don't think JayPower's, well, I don't think he's going to play as greedy last game.
No, well, he may try to. We'll wait to see, but I don't think he would want to. I don't think either player will want to. Whirlwind's a big map. You can go for it, but I play it safe.
Oh god, you know what they've bloody done? They've switched colours.
You're kidding, haven't they?
It's so irritating. I hate it when you guys do this.
This is why, when I cast on my YouTube channel, I refuse to use Starboard.
Yeah, because it is. I only use it so I can put like best of 3.
I can't. It's too much. But talking of exciting things, by the way, I got a really good response from Starcraft Reddit because I'm really close to approaching 1,000 video uploads on my YouTube channel.
I remember this, and you asked what you should do. What have some of the suggestions been?
Okay, the suggestion is I should cast with a high heel on my head. That was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
Cast a League of Legends game.
Oh, that could be fun.
That could be quite funny. Get drunk and cast a League of Legends game. That could be even more funny. And finally, the final option, I believe, was to do a story so far.
Story? What, of your meteoric rise to fame?
Basically, yeah. It's like it's so difficult. It's so difficult, man. Like everyone wants my autograph. I go down to the local supermarket, and they're just like, "Dude, you're that StarCraft caster, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And
ladies,
it's terrible.
Please, I need some rum.
Contain yourself. Yeah, pretty much how it goes down. But yeah, 1,000 videos.
Yeah, congratulations on you for that. 1,000. That's so much. That's one a day.
960 at the moment.
It's one a day for almost 3 years.
Yeah, but it's not because I've only been casting on my YouTube channel for 13.5 months.
Yeah, so that's like 3 a day.
Yeah. I got a problem.
Yeah, a StarCraft problem. That's fine. We'll forgive you. We will not be sending you to rehab.
But what we can do is tell you what's going on in this game. And currently, not too much exciting, is the honest answer. They've both got 2 gases, 1 gateway, 1 cybernetics core.
Ooh.
And
this pylon placement up here in the base of WonnaPlay, I was just thinking, what tech's he going to go for? Hidden Stargate.
A hidden Stargate? Well, a close Stargate, that's what it's going to be, and this is actually a really smart play. It could really catch JayPower off guard.
It can. Now we get to play which unit do you expect to see? Do you think he's just going to go straight for brute force Void Rays, or is he going to go for Oracles and try and sack the worker line?
Or is he going to go for Phoenix?
Which we didn't anticipate last game. It was like, why would you build Phoenix? Oh, he's dying. He's dying. He's dead.
Yep, as we can see, yeah, I think Void Ray right now. The thing is, ultimately, everyone could blame casters. The reason casters never try and commit to which of the 3 units it's going to be is because you don't know. It's literally like a 3-way coin flip.
It's personal preference on what they exactly want to do, and there you go, we've got Oracle.
And of course, yeah, this is, well, it allows you to do a lot of potential damage and harassment. Being the fact that there's only the single gateway down for JayPower at the moment, this will come over before the additional 2 warp gates are in. There's no stalkers, so yeah.
And there's only sentries, which are the same range and light, and they do 0 damage. So the Oracle can actually, is it more beneficial to just go and snipe the sentries first and then go for the probe line, or just go for pure probe count?
That's one of those like things that make you go because I'd be tempted to take the sentries out, to be honest. That's 200 gas straight away.
And then also you'll be able to get those stalkers up into the main. Well, not anymore. There's the Nexus cannon going on.
But this is actually really good. The Nexus cannon has been triggered before the Oracle makes it over. So because that Oracle is going to be just a bit later into the party, coming into the main base, it means that there's no Oracle cannon available in the main. So the probe line is essentially undefended.
Yeah, and he's gone all the way around so that Nexus cannon wouldn't be able to detect it. And he's going to have no clue of this until it flies in through the back of his base, a direction he's not going to expect it to come from.
And it's definitely not where you'd expect it from. Probably the Stalkers will move up, take a couple of snipes, trying to pull all of JayPower's army down towards the ramp of the natural, and then he'll just fly the Oracle in and be like, herped up, all your probes are dead.
Well, JayPower has this hallucinated Phoenix, and it's going to fly in, and then he's going to see the Stargate and be like, oh crap, where are your Stargate units? I'm afraid. I'm so afraid, and here comes the Oracle, and...
Oh, this timing. This timing's so good. Just like, oh, you've got a Stargate. And then the Oracle appears.
Where's your Oracle there? Oh, it's there. Ooh,
It's in my base.
Oracle, though. So he's not going after the probe line. Still got quite a substantial amount of probes, however, JayPower's going, right, enough of this, I have an Immortal. Come here.
He is. I'll walk across the map. I'll kill you. That's going to be a good approach. In terms of the worker count, WonnaPlay 30 to 22. Those workers killed were really nice. He's got his natural up, but the only downside is because he got an Oracle out, he doesn't really have as much oomph units. As you said, that Immortal, really big power unit for JayPower, and he can potentially have some fun. But this Oracle is racking up more kills, and
yeah,
Oracle
probe kills at the moment.
That actually puts WonnaPlay 10 workers ahead.
Yep. And, I mean, he did get that expansion slightly later, but, I mean, trading the probes for that is completely worth it.
I definitely think so. And there's no way now, it's been too long for JayPower to actually try and put in some counter aggression at the moment. He won't be able to do so. There's enough of defense, there's the Photon Overcharge going to be available by the time any units go across. So now WonnaPlay is ahead.
Yeah, he is ahead. He is in the drone. You see in the Twilight Cones going down. I assume this is just going to be for Blink or Charge. And he's not going to go up to Templar or Dark Templar, but we'll see. I always do enjoy it where it's suddenly like, oh no, he's going DT Shrine.
DTs are awesome though in PvP at the moment.
They really are, but when they open Robo, you kind of... Like, if they open Stargate and you've got DTs, you're just like, oh yes. But going there against a Robo player, I'm not sure how good that would be, but we'll see. I hope it's just for Blink.
This Oracle is still killing stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, like it's happily just running around. This has got to be the happiest Oracle in the world at the moment.
Yeah, because they move so fast, I just imagine being like, whee!
Is that?
I'm gonna go over here, and they go, I good you, and they like point their little green electric finger, and something dies, and they're like, pew 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 pew.
I think that's. You could just imagine them just saying that, like the pilots of them just being like, eeny meeny miny, pew. And just like picking off workers everywhere.
Like an 80s arcade game, and it's like playing Asteroids, and he's just sees this little triangle spinning around, shooting all these probes, and he's like, pew, 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 pew.
I like Oracles. Oracles are fun. They remind me of puppies. They just want to be so excited and running everywhere. Sometimes to their deaths, unfortunately.
Yeah, and when they explode, those physics really come through. Oh, good God, those are beautiful.
It's like a green grenade. It's
Yeah.
like it's a flying baneling bomb.
It's so cool. I love it. He should slash dance and get some disco ball action going.
He should. That's always very nice to see. But at the moment, what we are seeing is just a really nice, well, blink play out of both players. They're both getting blinked down. We've got the War Prism on its way out from Wanna, so potentially going for a little bit of drop-in. But in terms of army supply and things like that, they're really quite equal. The work count has now gone back into JayPower's favour, but ultimately, this is just going to be a bit of a push across now. And
yeah, and
it's
with the amount of gates that WannaPlay has, I can't see JayPower holding this unless his positioning in micro is really good. WannaPlay wants to push and end this right now.
he is very likely to as well. There is, of course, was this scouted? Was the War Prism spotted? That'd be so big if it was. I don't.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how he's going to be able to deal with it.
Even if he spots it, if it goes into the main base, it's going to be really quite traumatic. We've got more gateways getting thrown down as an emergency from JayPower. But, yep, so many forward pylons.
Yeah, they're not going to be done in time. And I mean, that Envision, oh, that's going to be so useful. He's going to be able to spot exactly where the army is. No need for an observer.
Hang on. Where's that War Prism? Okay, so to load it up with some Zealots, there's no detection down the bottom of the base, so that means the main can just get ransacked.
Yeah, and I mean, JayPower can't afford to split half his army off to go and deal with this.
Well, how could he? Even if he goes in a head-up fight, Wanna's just got so much stuff.
Yeah, he does, and just this sheer amount of stalkers that he has, and he has got Blink finished. JayPower will finish momentarily, but here comes this War Prism and Zealots in the mineral line. Oh my God, warping in 9 Zealots. This is a second army in his base, and as JayPower thinks about trying to pull back, the Blink Stalkers are coming in the front.
And this is just a lot of Stalkers. The Mothership Core there, Photon Overcharge has been triggered. There are 3 Immortals for JayPower, but 2 of them are out of range.
Yeah, they're crap walking.
Oh, those poor Day 9 Immortals.
Yeah, and now in the base, like, all the Zealots are killing everything. A Mortal comes out and gets instantly killed. And JayPower... Oh, yeah. Can he hold this at the front, though? His Immortal goes down, but all the Stalkers are dead. The main is the big problem, though. All the probes have been sacked. WonnaPlay still Zealots wreaking havoc. Gonna go for pylons now.
And he's going to have another 9 warpins any second. Or another 7 warpins any second, should I say. So those 7 warpins are going to be huge.
Yeah. Oh, War Prism deciding, yeah, maybe it's time to leave. But look at the front. What started as like a 3 Stalker and 1 Immortal leftover army has now turned into 15 Stalkers.
And this is, well, I'm just going to give a small figure here. WonnaPlay has 45 army supply. JayPower, 18.
He's 10 probes down as well, and I mean, he's just got to try and hold this with 8 Stalkers and a Nexus Cannon.
And here we go. Any second, probably 1 more Warpin, and then we'll see Wanna go. The only thing he's really missing is some Zealots, but he doesn't need them. He has an Immortal, his opponent does, and those 3 cannons won't make a huge difference. Photon Overcharge should be running out any second, and there we go.
Yep, and Photon Overcharge is over. He pokes up to see if it's done. It is. He goes in for the kill now. And it's a sheer matter of numbers now, guys.
And ultimately the numbers are in Wanna's favour. He is just tearing this apart. The Force Field's cutting out quite a bit of the army, and yeah, WonnaPlay has won. He won it 2-1. Really nice push. That warp in was brilliant.